Hello, this is Alan Yee with Academy Mortgage, and today we're going to be continuing our series on how to get qualified for a mortgage, and we will be talking about the subject property or the property that you want to buy. Okay. Now, if you did, you did your budgeting, you manage your credit, and you've got some down payment and closing cost money. Um, you know there should be a lot of programs open up to you and to where that you can buy in almost any neighborhood that you want to. Okay, but there are certain situations, certain programs in which you only can buy certain properties, certain type of properties, I mean. Okay, so it could be either just a single family home or a condominium. The other thing is some programs only allow you to purchase in certain areas. So if you're not looking in that area, then you know you that program really doesn't fit you, even though you qualify for it. In those situations, you kind of stuck with what you got, basically, right? You got no options. Yeah, and usually these programs are like first-time home buyer programs or no down payment programs or very like lenient programs. Um, so you are limited in those types of programs. Yeah, which is not ideal if you don't want to live there. Okay, and that's the whole point of us trying to budget and work on our credit and save money for a down payment closing costs, is because it'll open up more to us. Okay, more areas, more options of loan programs and everything. Yeah, so all those three things are going to affect basically what you can buy. so um, but when you're buying the home, location, that's a big thing. Okay, why is location like kind of a driving factor for um, buying a home? Well, if we think about it, you know, being depends. It kind of depends on what you want. Okay, um, because if you have a family like myself, we're looking at schools, um, the actual area, what's around the area. Do they have community parks, nice community parks? And the last thing we're thinking about is home value and everything like that. Um, but usually when you talk about those two things, you're going to be pushed into more desirable areas, right? Um, and they're going to cost more because limited amount of homes available to sell, on top of the amount of people that want to live in there. Okay, so that's what's driving up your price. And so when you buy into these areas, you're banking on that fact that, hey, I've got, I'm in a good area, good schools, um, great community, great shopping, very close to a freeway or major highway, freeway, whatever it may be. And all those things play a factor into um, how bad somebody else wants your house, right? Because essentially that's what drives your value up. Even if you never sell it, it's how badly do people want to live in your neighborhood is what's going to drive your value up. Okay, so if people are not dying to live in your area, I mean, you could expect that your increase in value is going to be less than somewhere that a lot of people want to live in. Okay, so that's a huge thing. So my point is this: if you have the means to buy the more expensive place, okay, because that's going to, it's a reason why these units cost this much. Okay, and the more desirable homes, given a certain price range you're in, are going to be kind of topping that price range, right? So if you were to ask me, I would, dig deep and be like, hey, it might be a little bit better if you spent, you borrowed 20, 30, $40,000 more to go into, like a nicer building or a nicer area, which could only be across the street from where you were looking. Okay, so um, all these things play a factor, and that to me, that's money well spent. Okay, because at the end of the day, you're spending this money for what it offers you, right? And what is that? Okay, to me, this is what it's. If I'm gonna buy in a nice area, like Mililani, Hawaii Kai, I'm going to, yeah, it's gonna be a lot more, but this is what I can expect. My school's gonna be good, right? They're gonna have very good grades, very good teachers. The community is gonna be awesome. People are gonna take care of their homes. You're not gonna see people fighting in the middle of the street. You're not gonna see broken down cars all over the place or stolen cars on the side of the street, right? Everything's gonna be clean and look very nice and well kept. Okay. And lastly, a lot of homeowners will think about this is, value. Right? My increase in the value of my home. Yeah, because that plays a big part into your equity and everything. Okay, so that's why budgeting, taking care of your credit, and saving money is going to allow you to do. It's going to allow you to buy in these better neighborhoods, right? Because for us, our 100% financing is USDA, and that's a rural community. 100% financing available to everyone. Okay, I know there's VA, but that's not available to everyone, right? So like USDA programs are only in certain areas, right? Eligible areas. Okay, and usually those are not areas that people want to live. They're rural areas, right? They're off away from the city, far out from everywhere. And if you don't want to live there, then that's the program that you're qualified for right now, right? So that's why, hey, if I had savings, I could put some down payment down and go someplace, go into the more city areas. Okay, so when you're ready to thrive and not just survive, give me a call, 808-205-1587, 808-205-1587. Thank you. Have a great day. Goodbye.